11 at the time.
11 at the time.
He was 11.
And they're like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody thinks that whoever's a guard, your kid did it, you got to pay. That's not what the law says. There's some very specific circumstance. That's right. And you're right about that. There's some very specific circumstances where the parent or legal guardian has to pay. And this isn't one of those circumstances. In other words, what's she doing wrong? All she did was send somebody to a responsible grown-ups. Do you live there too?
No.
Home, but you stand up. You have a seat. Okay. You come on up right there. Right there. Have you gotten your first job yet? No? What are you planning on doing this summer? Because I think I know what you're going to be doing.
I don't know.
Going to earn some money. How do you propose to earn some money this summer?
Like taking out people's garbage.
Walking dogs, mowing lawns, right? Okay, well, you're going to take on some jobs because I'm not going to issue a verdict against you because you have no parental liability in this circumstance, but I am going to issue that verdict against you. Okay, because you've admitted that was something that you did. It's fine. It's an accident. But when we have accidents, we've got to make it right. And there's the last $100 to make it right. Right. And I'm sure that they can afford that $100, but it was important to them, I think, to make sure that you understand that you got to make it right.
I look at this young man and I see a very bright future. And what I mean by this is he was dealt a tough hand. It's not easy growing up without your actual mother in the picture. It's not easy to feel that abandonment. And I see him and I see that he genuinely feels wrong for the things that maybe he did, even though it wasn't on purpose. And I just feel for this young man. He's a good looking kid. He, he's young. He's just trying to figure life out, and I really want the best for him in this. And so I feel like, casting the judgment and the verdict against him, even though he's a young child, it'll hopefully, give him a purpose to work towards something. And I really do hope to see him succeed. I really want to see him succeed. And I feel like in this case, I don't like just hearing how he ran to go pick up the picket fence and try to put it together. I do genuinely see him as a non-vindictive child that we see sometimes where they, like the one case of the 20-something-year-old man who could care less about his own father, who's bailing him out of everything. This kid, I can see it in him. I see it in him that he has a lot of a big future ahead of him, and he was dealt a tough hand, and he's doing the best he can. He's doing the best he can. And so like I said before, I do think that these two, the aunts, aren't necessarily responsible because it's not their responsibility at the time, and it was actually the grandmother, and that's why the nuance of this seems a little off. So we're going to see how the verdict finally goes, but I would love to hear your thoughts so far, guys, on this, because I feel like there's a little bit of a touch and go here.
Okay? You're a nice young man, so go make it right. Work this summer and pay off that $100. Verdict for the plaintiff, $100. Good luck.
Thank you.
And tell your mother that 13-year-olds cannot be riding dirt bikes in this residential area, okay? Tell her we're not in Georgia anymore. Yeah, they were 11. It was worse.